Hello everyone, it's pyGuru this side, and today we are going to learn about Pitchfork attack using Burp Suite. Now, Pitchfork attack is one of the most common attacks available in Burp Suite, along with Sniper, Battering Ram, and then Cluster Bomb. Unlike Sniper, where we can only use one payload set, in Pitchfork we can use multiple payload sets from 2 to 20 payloads. Okay, so we'll learn with an example of Pitchfork. So let's get started. For this, I have a target website here. It's some college website. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use its contact us form to perform this Pitchfork attack. Now, for this, what we can do is, first of all, we need to connect our Firefox browser with Burp. For this, you can either use the proxy extension, or you can just configure your Firefox to default uh, proxy through this Burp Suite. Then you need either the professional version of Burp Suite or the community version. Here I am using the professional version. In some other tutorial, I will teach how to install this for free. Okay, so we are going to use the proxy, intruder, and repeater tabs of this Burp Suite professional. Okay? Again, you can use the community version if you don't have the this professional version. So to get started, first of all, we have to go to the proxy tab. Then we'll just go to this website. You can choose any website that you want and try this Pitchfork attack. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, what we need to do is we have to turn on the intercept. One more thing, if you don't want to use the Firefox browser, if you are facing some issue with it, you can just turn on here. You can use the default browser available with Burp Suite. And how to set up Firefox with Burp Suite, you can just watch any tutorial on YouTube. There are multiple tutorials available for the same. So first of all, just let me turn on the intercept. This is necessary. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on the contact us URL here. Okay. So what it will do, it will not let you just visit with, because we have intercept on here. So you can see Burp Suite is getting highlighted here. So what we have to do is we have to click on forward here. Okay. If you don't forward, your browser or page will be stuck at the same place. And then you click on forward. And now here you will see this page is now open. Okay. What I'm going to do is, first of all, let me just turn on the intercept here. We don't need it actually. We just need the HTTP history and nothing else. Okay. So what we have to do is, first of all, let me just fill some random values and let's see if we are able to fill this form and submit it successfully or not. So in the name, I'll put test user. In the email, I will pass test@test.com. Okay. Before turning on the intercept, just try to fill one form successfully, and then you can work with the intercept. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then in date, time, I'll choose 5 and then 20 here. In the message, I'll just type hi. Just try to submit it. Okay. If I submit it, it says form submitted successfully. Looks good to us. Now, if we just go to here, okay, proxy tab, then HTTP history, and then scroll down to the bottom, we'll see several forms here submitted here, like this one, contact us form. Okay, we have to check the values check this URL where we have filled the form actually. Okay, form values. So this is not it. Then we'll keep moving upward here, upward, like this, until we find in that particular form. Okay. So if it doesn't work, what we can do is you can just delete all of this and then retry with the intercept ones. Okay. So I'm not able to find it. What we can do is let's just select it all and then click delete selected items. Okay. Clear it. Okay. Now we'll go to the intercept and then we'll let me just. Okay. We'll just turn on the intercept here and then we'll just refresh this contact us page. So if I go here and then click on forward, we'll see we have our form here. Okay. Now what we have to do, we have to perform the same thing here. Test user, test@test.com. Again, their email validation is not very good. phone number is also not very good. We can just put any random value here, string values as well, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can put any character and it will work here. Okay, so this is a quite buggy website. So 5, and then 20, then 5, and then we'll click on the submit. Now it's processing, and if we forward it, here you have to keep this URL in mind, wp admin ajax.php. This is actually the form which is getting submitted. If I just click it, or what we can do is we can send it to repeater as well. Okay, and then if we click on forward, first of all just send it to repeater and then click on forward. Okay, if you click on forward, the form will be submitted. Okay, looks good. Now this intercept job is done. We'll just turn it off. We don't need it anymore. In the repeater here, this is a form that we have to where we have to set our payloads. So keep this in mind, wp admin ajax.php. Now this particular URL is for this on website only. This may change for other websites. Okay. Now the thing is, here you can see the form data is URL encoded. So first of all, we are not able to understand what this is actually. What you have to do, you can just select it all. Okay. And remember to select from after the form data equal, not all. And then you have to right click here, and then you have to convert selection URL, and you have to click URL decode, which there's also shortcut Control Shift U. Okay, so Control Shift U. Now it will look something similar to it, familiar to us. Okay, so it says ID 1 fields value 1, which is actually the name here. In the name we have passed test user. Then 2 is for email, where we have passed test@test.com. And then 4 is something which we don't know. 5 is phone number. This is the thing that we passed here. 6 is date, hour, and minute. Okay, and then the 7th key is our message. So we are just going to change 4 things here. First of all, we will pass some random name. Okay, so this test user here. Then we'll pass random email. Then we'll pass random phone number, and then we'll pass a random message. You can keep this message this on if you want, but still I want to pass 4 payloads here. So for this, what you have to do, first of all, you have to click on test user, and then you have to send it to repeater intruder. Okay, if you want to test it that it works or not, you can just try changing any value. So in place of test user, I can just try with its pyGuru and see if it works or not. If I just click on the send here, after changing the value of name, it says an expected error occurred. Now this is the thing that I wanted to show. If you URL decode it and try to send this will throw us an error. So we have to change it back to URL encode. So which will be Control U, I guess, but no, it's not like this. I'll just Control Z once. Okay. We have to select again from here, and then right click, then convert section, then URL encode all characters. Okay, now it looks good. So if you try to send this form without encoding, it will throw us an error. So let's try again. Then okay, now this time it's sent properly. Okay, so keep this in mind to URL encoded. Here, contact me form is successfully submitted. You can just go to the last and you will see this message, form submitted successfully. Now, what we have to do is we have to send this to our intruder. Okay, so just right click here and send it to intruder or Control I. Now, this intruder is the place where we are going to perform our attack. First of all, select attack type to Pitchfork here. Okay. It says this attack uses multiple payload set. There is a different payload set for each defined position up to maximum of 20. Here we are going to use 4 positions. Okay, you can place that message for 20 positions. The text it is to all payload sets simultaneously. We will just see what it means. Now, again, we have to first of all URL decode it. Otherwise, we will not be able to understand anything. Here, its shortcut is Control Shift U. So you can just do the Control Shift U. Remember to not decode this part, okay? Otherwise, it will not work. Here we have to place our payload position first. So what I want to change name to a random name. So select this string is currently my name, and put click on add here. Okay, so it will put this two symbols before this. You can just type name here so that we can know this means name. Here you can type anything, it doesn't matter, it will be replaced by your payload set anyways. But to keep this in mind, we will know that this is actually the name position. Then select on the here, click add, and here you have to type email. Again, you can put anything, but just to keep a reference, I am putting like this. Okay. Then here I'm this is a phone number, so just put add, and then replace this number with phone. And finally, we'll keep this hour, minute same. It doesn't matter actually. And finally, here we can just put in place of I. I'll just put message so that I can remember this is message here. Again, here I have written name, email, phone, and message. But in our payload set, it actually is indexed by number. So name will be 1, email will be 2, phone will be 3, message will be 4. Okay. So go to the payloads here. In positions, we have set of 4 positions. In the payloads, we have to define value for the same. So this is currently equal to 4. Here we have to select Pitchfork actually. Okay. So here now it's there will be four payload sets. Okay. As many positions is defined, you can just put any. We can select payload set for each position now. So for the first, which is actually a name, what I want is I want to put 100 random names. Now you can just try to type 100 random names like test 1 and click on add like this, but I don't want to do it like this. I'll just select randomly 100 names. You can type like 100,000 or anything random names on internet, and you will get a list of like this. So for this, I want to perform 100 attacks. We'll just copy here. This is a website 100randomnames.com, 1000randomnames.com actually, and this is 1000 random names. I'll just copy the first 100 ones and go to Burp. This is payload set 1. I'll just click on paste. Okay. So it will automatically put 100 count here, payloads here. So you can see payload count is 100. This thing is done. Now go to on 2. 2 is actually for email here. So now we need 100 random emails. You can generate random emails from anywhere. Again, I have another website here, onlinedatagenerator.com/home/fake email address generator. Now, as we have saw, they actually do not properly validate the email address. So we can just type any 100 random emails. So here just type count to 100 and it will generate 100 emails for us. Okay. So it has generated us random emails. We'll just try to control C it, and then we'll just click on paste here. And here you can see payload count is 100. So we have successfully pasted 100 emails. Again, you can see all these are useless emails, but anyways, it works. Now, position 3 is actually phone. And again, you can just generate random 100 phone numbers, but here we can just do anything as any number. And you can see they are not verifying the phone number or anything like that. Okay. So in this 3, in place of simple list, we'll select numbers here, okay? Because phone numbers are obviously made up of digits. And then here you can do something like this from 2 step like this, from what number you want to start the phone number or any number, and from where you want to end. If you want to increment it by 1, 2, or 3, anything like that. But we are not going to use this, okay? We are going to use this one instead because phone number in India is minimum of 10 digits and maximum of 10 digits as well. So when I want to start it, let's say I want to start from any number like this. Okay, you can just put any 10 digit number, so it will start from here, and then in the step you can just leave it and make it random. Okay, so it looks good now. Done. And then position 4 is message. For this, I'm just again going to select the 4 here, and payload type will be simple list. You can do anything. You can just use random messages. But again, I have here text repeater, and I'll just type hi here. Repeat will be 100 times. Keep in mind that payload count should be same for all the payload sets. if for 1 it's 100, for 2 it should also be 100, for 3 100 as well, and for 4 100 again. Okay. So okay, how many? Actually, we want it 100. Now it's good. Okay. And then for 4, we are going to again use a simple list, and I'll just going to repeat this message here. Okay. You can type any message 100 times and just click maybe text. Looks good. Let me just copy it, and then we'll just click on paste here, and it's done. Payload count is 100. Now we are good to go. The only problem is we have to URL encode it. Otherwise, we'll get the issue. Now here is a twist. If we just select everything and then control convert section to URL and URL encode all characters, and if you try to start the attack, we'll see it says this attack type requires between 2 to 20 payload positions. So basically, what's happening is that it's URL encoding this payload positions as well. Okay, so we don't want it. Otherwise, the attack will not be able to identify this positions. What we have to do is we don't have to encode this part here. Okay, this 2 symbols and a string between it. So select before a value before it. Click on URL and URL encode all characters. Then after this, select till the next one. Convert section URL encode all characters. Unfortunately, there's no shortcut key for this, so we have to do it manually like this. Okay. Then for here till here, convert section URL and URL encode all characters. Finally, from here, select everything. Okay. And then convert section URL encode. Okay. Now we are good to get started with the attack part. As you can see, we are able to see 4 payload positions. Looks good to us. Let's see if it works or not. If I click on the start attack now, attack is started. See, for the attack 1, we have this payload name is Ella Rubio, and then email is this. Then payload 3 is a random phone number like this, and then payload 4 is hi. Okay, so it seems good to me. Status code is 200. You can see here it's showing the 59 out of 100 has been performed like this. Okay, so you can put anything from 100 to 1000 or more than that. The status code is this. Now what I want to do is actually our attack is done here. It says finished. Let's see if it worked or not. Just seeing status code 200 doesn't mean that it's successful. Okay, often you will get errors. Like if you are getting the same length for all, it means you are getting error. Here we are getting different length. It means our attack was successful. To check it, you can just click on it here. Okay, and again, if I just scroll it down, let's see the form here. Okay, so I'll just URL encode it, control shift U. And here you will see the value is Ella Rubio, and then okay, you can just try to send it to repeater to check it back. Okay, in the response section, let's see if it worked or not. You just scroll down, you see yes, the form was submitted because this was the response we were getting earlier. In the last, it says form submitted successfully. So yes, this is about Pitchfork attack. So this one also, I'm just checking random ones. Okay, form submitted successfully. So what you saw is that we just sent 100 contact us messages to this website. Okay, at once, simultaneously. Now this is the all about Pitchfork attack. You can put as many attacks as you want. Let me just discard it. Okay. So in place of 100, you can just type 1000 random names, emails, phone numbers, and so on. It will work. Okay. So in Pitchfork attack, what happens is one value will be picked up from this list. Okay, and put in the first payload position. Then first value will be picked from this second list and put in the second payload position, like this we saw. Okay. Then phone number will be randomly generated and pick in the third position, and then again from the port list, a payload set, first value will be picked. Okay. So one value will be picked from each of the payload positions and payload set and will be put at the particular payload position. So yes, this is it all about Pitchfork attack. Hope you learned something new. In upcoming tutorials, we'll learn about the rest of the attacks available here, which are actually the sniper attack, which is very simple. In sniper, we can only set multiple payload position, but the payload set will be only one. So only one value will be substituted everywhere. We'll learn about battering RAM and then cluster bomb in some another tutorial. So yes, this is it for this video, guys. If you learn something new, leave a like on this video. Okay, see you. Thank you.